Yo, what's cracking, people? It's your boy BeastFRAME coming at you with yet another battle here, and as you can see, it is another black and Wi-Fi battle here, and yeah, it's against a guy named AnonymousPKMN, and this guy was my first opponent in Charyzard1995's UU tournament. Yeah, it was a really nice battle, I'm not gonna lie, but the score wasn't really that balanced, but I'm uploading it pretty much as a proof that, you know, who got the victory and such. So yeah, I'll leave the link for AnonymousPKMN's channel in the description. He doesn't upload black and Wi-Fi battles, but I'll just leave it there just for the hell of it, you know. So, as I said, it is a 5th generation UU tournament, and yeah, so he's gonna go ahead and lead off with his Charyzard1995's as I go ahead and lead off with my Escavalier. Now, this is a very bad matchup for me just because I am 4 times weak to fire, so I'm just gonna go and switch out of it into Gary motherfucking Oak.
I'm Gary O! I'm Gary O! Everybody hates me cause I'm Gary fucking O!
Fuck yes, and he's gonna go and go for the hammer armor. That's gotta do nothing to me just because I'm physically defensive, so I'll get some more leftovers recovery, and he's gonna go and switch out of there. But I predict that and send in my Manectric, and the reason why I go first is because I outspeed, and he's at -1 speed after the hammer arm, so I'm just gonna go and send him Manectric, and I go for the Volt Switch right now just because I know, I thought it was actually going to switch out again. Well, no, not really though, just because this is actually not a very good matchup for Manectric at all, so I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch, and I get a crit, which kind of sucks though, just because that's going to make it a lot easier for me to kill it off, but you know, it's just a game, I can't do anything about it, so you just got to deal with it, you know. So he decides to go for the Earthquake, and that is not going to really work out for him at all, just because I got Levitate on this Clay at all, and I go for the Self-Rocks right now just because it's a very important move, and he decides to go to the Power Whip, and that does not make any sense at all. It really doesn't make any sense at all that Licky can learn Power Whip. What the fuck is it using to, like, use Power Whip? Does it use, like, its tongue or something? That I don't know. That just does not make any sense at all. But yeah, I just go for the Earth Power once again, but he does have to protect, so that kind of sucks, and right now, I thought he was actually going to switch out of there, but he doesn't, and he stays and goes for the knockoff, as I miss with my Toxic, which kind of sucks. But I guess that kind of makes up for the crit I got earlier. I don't know, I really don't care about the miss at all, since I can just kill it off with 1 or 2 Earth Powers, so yeah, that's really not that big of a deal at all. But I go for the Earth Power, and that's going to be a 2 KO from that range of health, and he's going to go for the Power Whip, and that is not going to do much to me at all. But now he decides to switch out of there into his Swampert, and I go for the Earth Power once again, thinking that he's probably going to stay in, but it doesn't, so he sends in his Swampert, and this Earth Power right here does a decent chunk to that Swampert, and I just decided to go for the Toxic just before I die, you know, so I know he's probably either got to go for the Rapids, or the Self-Rocks, or the Earth Power. No, what am I saying? I know he's either got to go for the Self-Rocks or the Waterfall, and he does go for the Waterfall, so I'm okay with that, and I send in a Escavalier once again, and Escavalier is going to go for the knockoff, I believe, because I thought he was going to switch out of there, and he sent in his Heatmore, I believe it's called. I'm just going to call it Arthur for now because it's his nickname. So I knock off his Life Orb, and I'm just going to go and switch out of there into Rolling Stones or my Golem, and he goes for the Fire Blast, and I'm like, alright, cool, he's probably going to switch out of there this turn. But what I did not know is that he does carry the Focus Blast, and that is going to screw me over right here, because Focus Blast is actually going to kill me, which really sucks. I did not know that I had Focus Blast, so that screwed me over right here, because this Golem right here would have been very useful in this battle. So I send him Blitz right now, or the Entei, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to go for the Stone Edge, and thankfully he stays in. I was very, very close to clicking something else, predicting a switch or something, but, you know, he does not switch, so I kill off his Heatmore, and he sent in his Swampert once again, and I'm just going to go and switch out of there into my Escavalier once again, just because I thought he was going to go for the Self-Rocks or something. But he goes for the Waterfall instead, and I'm starting to think that he does not have the Self-Rocks, and I didn't ask him about it, but I really don't think he cared Self-Rocks, or else he would have probably went for the Self-Rocks earlier on. But for now, he's going to go for the Earthquake, and that's not going to do much to me at all. And I go for the Mega Horn right here, and right here I became kind of surprised since I killed it off with 1 Mega Horn. And you know, that wasn't even a crit right there, so I'm starting to ask myself, does this guy EV train his Pokemon, since I don't even have any investment on attack or defense, and my Mega Horn killed him from half health, and his Waterfall did literally nothing to me, so I'm really starting to wonder, does this guy EV train, since I don't know, his Waterfall would have done a lot more if he would have been invested in attack. and stuff. But after the battle, I actually asked him, "Do you EV train your Pokemon?" I was just asking about my EVs and such, or his EVs rather. And then he said, "No, I really don't care about EVs and such." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, that kind of explains, since I noticed that I had spent a lot of my pokes, I spent a lot of his pokes, which they should not have done if he would have EV trained his pokes, but you know, he didn't." And I'm actually kind of impressed about this guy, since he managed to still take down 3 of my pokes, even without EV training. Kind of spoilers, but that's what's gonna end up happening. So right now I'm just gonna go into Blastoise, and this right here is kind of stallish. I'm gonna speed it up in a minute right here, so you know, you don't have to watch this entire boring part right here. I speed it up, and he's gonna go into his Raikou as I go for the rest. And you know, I don't want to stay in right here, so I'm just gonna go and switch out of that into Manectric, or I'm gonna switch out of it into Entei rather. And he decides to go for the Wild Charge, and that's kind of odd, since Raikou does have more special attack, and if he would have had the T-Bolt, then that would have done a lot more to me. So I don't know why, but he's gonna go for the Dragon Tail on me right now, and I go back into Blastoise, and I go for the Roar, or I go for the Sleep Talk, get the rest once again, and then I go for the Sleep Talk once again, and I get the Roar, and that actually gives him a free switch into Darmanitan, which does kind of suck, but I really don't care about that at all. So now he's gonna go for the Hammer Arm, and I go for the Scald, and I kill it off, which is pretty nice. And he's only got 1 more poke left, and props to you, man, for not even using EVs on your pokes. This team is not bad at all. This team I'm using right here is not bad at all. If this guy would have been a terrible player, and if he would not known what he was doing, then I would have straight up 6-0'd him. But you know, he knew what he was doing, so props for that. And I don't know, I've 6-0'd a lot of people on PO with this team, and that's why I don't think it's that terrible, because I don't know, this guy didn't EV train his pokes, but he still knew what he was doing, so that's why I 3-0'd him, you know. And if he would have EV trained his pokes, then I don't know, something might have changed, he might have even won, I don't know. But yeah, that was the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this game. If you did, please remember to go like, comment, sub, all that stuff, and yeah, I'll catch you guys later, peace.
I'm Gary O! I'm Gary O! Everybody hates me cause I'm Gary fucking O! I'm Gary O! I'm Gary O! Take a good hard look cause it's Gary fucking O! I'm Gary O! Motherfucker, take a look at me! Your Pokemon will never beat my EV! You're looking worn down, but I'm all set to go! You can't beat me, motherfucker, cause I'm Gary O! You can have a trick, I'm Gary O, bitch! I got a cheerleading team cause I'm so sick. I got my Growlithe and my Krabby. I've caught them all, but your Pokedex looking shabby. I'm riding Magikarp, doing flips and shit. The carpet splashing, getting everybody all wet. Yeah, this is Pokemon. This is